Husband's not home. Smithy's closed until they let him out of his cell.
I understand. Can you tell me why he was locked in one, milady?
Etheldred, not milady. My hands have seen as much work as anyone else's in this district.
So then, what happened to your husband, Etheldred?
He was charged with aiding the peasants. He forged some weapons at a discount, taught them how to swing swords.
He should be rewarded, not punished for that.
You telling me? The sheriff doesn't do a thing about the bandits. His men just harass us and eat.
Can't tell who's worse.
You'd better believe it. Randolph, my husband, declared to help them in the fight.
What was getting in the sheriff's way?
He had the dumb idea that he'd build a militia, that he'd sick the people on the rulers.
Did it go that way?
Of course not. I spit on the crown heads, but as long as they don't get in my way, I stay out of theirs.
But they got in your way a little this time, didn't they?
A little?
Etheldred, they call me Robin Hood, and I'd like to offer you my assistance.
Robin Hood? I don't believe it. You're real.
In the flesh, but please don't pinch me to check if I'm real.
If the legends about you are true, then maybe... no. It's very dangerous.
I take no issues with danger. Tell me, how can I get inside the jail?
You can't. That's the crux of it. My husband made the cell doors, the locks, the keys, and he's the best.
If he made the keys, then there's a chance he could have a fitting spare.
I have a key that fits the cell locks, but the jail itself can only be entered if you're one of the prisoners.
Splendid!
Are you feeling all right, Robin?
Yes, and so will your husband in a while. Give me the cell key. I'll hide it in my boot.
How are you going to get inside the prison?
Why? The only right way, through the main gate.
Say what?
I'll let them capture me.
But what about you and my Randolph?
Once I'm locked up, I'll use your key to free both myself and Randolph. After that, we'll escape the building.
You'll do that? Are you serious?
Deadly so. There's only one condition. Your husband will have to go into hiding for some time.
I understand.
If all my plans come together, he'll soon return to a safe and free Nottingham.
You're exactly like they describe you in the stories. I'll pray for you.
Thank you. Now I must hurry. Give me the key and keep your chin up.
Tell me, stranger, since you've already approached, can I ask you a bold question?
I don't remember the last time I was asked any different sort. Go ahead, friend.
If you're who I think you are, then I'm grateful to you for calling me friend.
Who would you say I am?
A bow on the back, hood on the eyes, a sharp gaze, and a reverse chalice on the crest.
If you do know, allow me to conclude the formalities. Robin Hood, at service to all those in need.
Otto, stonemason, husband to the wonderful Isabel and a man in dire need.
And what need would be so dire?
The need of wealth.
Well now, chances have been slim that I'd be taken for someone helping others become greedy.
No, it's not like that, dear Robin.
Then do explain what it's like, Otto.
My wife and I live in misery here. Still, it's not the end of all miseries.
Is there someone worse off?
Indeed there is. Much worse. Have you seen all the orphans running around Nottingham?
Wars always leave such sights behind.
For some time, my wife and I have had a dream. We'd like to open an orphanage.
That's new.
Especially here, but yes, a place of shelter for young souls. A place where they can feel safe and cared for.
How do you want to accomplish that?
My wife would take care of the tots, while I would help with the building and repairs. A simple division of labour that we're well familiar with. Isabel's been helping the homeless for a long time too.
So what's in your way?
The kind that's needed to open a place like that. Lots of coin, but I have a plan how to get it.
What are you missing?
Not what? Who? Someone who can carry out the plan.
I see a role for myself here. Tell me more.
My mate, Hopkin, works at the court of Sir Wilmot, who's leaving for a secret royal delegation soon. Hopkin is to accompany Sir Wilmot.
Was everyone also told it's supposed to be a secret?
Only we know about it thanks to Hopkin. He's the key to our success. Literally, he knows how to get inside the local warehouse.
What then?
If we're to use this money, no one can connect us with the robbery. We need a third party. Someone who can loot the warehouse and fairly share the spoils.
Say no more. Your face shows you're a kind man. I'll do it.
Thank you, Robin. The stories are true. They're all true.
Don't celebrate just yet. Not till I'm back with the gold.
Right, but you'll be back. Talk to Hopkin. He'll tell you the rest.
I'll see you when it's done.
Will you help us?
As I promised Otto and Isabel, tell me what needs to be done.
I don't know if I should trust you. I know you're Robin and all, but...
Says the man who's about to give up the key to his lord's property.
If only you knew what he's like.
I think I know a little, and I understand your motivations. Relax. I'm also guided by only good intentions.
Yes, well, forgive me. I'm just being cautious. It's a simple matter, really. I'm leaving with my lord on a delegation, with many of his men in tow. The warehouse is bound to be far more lightly guarded.
But guarded, nonetheless, and locked.
Bloody well believe it. But I have a key, a copy made for me by the blacksmith, so suspicions are out of the question.
But you do mention a blacksmith.
Good man, expert on keys and to be trusted with a secret. I'll tell you about him some other time, Robin.
Give me the key, show me the way to the warehouse, and see to your duties. I'll take care of the rest.
Thank you, Robin. Here it is. I'll show you where the place is on your map.
Excellent.
Get out of it as much as you can carry. Just some of it will be enough for us, so you'll be free to keep the rest.
I just might be tempted to do exactly that. Safe travels, Hopkin.
There's one more thing. Don't let them see you before you're in. If there's a commotion outside, well, there will unfortunately still be time to get Wilmot to turn around.
I understand.
I'll be reduced to 3 meals a day.
A new grain tax is imposed in the county of Nottingham. Collection will begin promptly. Evaders will be harmed.
Lord, hear my prayer and save this country, for you know better than anyone else how much it needs you.
The forest's overrun with outlaws. Won't mind if one of them kills the sheriff. I can make it. I just have to keep working.
Hello there. Oi, you! You pox-pocked bellend! Aren't you ashamed of taking money for being a useless sod?
What? You're speaking to the sheriff's finest. You mindless lout.
And I'll tell them whatever I want. I'm Robin Hood, the Prince of Thieves, the bane of the sheriff.
Is he drunk or what? That's the third Robin Hood we've got coming along. It's like a plague.
Do you want a slap for the impertinence? I'm the real Robin Hood.
You going to put up a fight? Need your arms broken?
You can try, Pinhead.
You're pissing me off, stranger. A night in a cell ought to shut you up.
Will I get a bounty for your head?
What have you been drinking, man?
What have I not been drinking?
Some time in the cell would sober you right up.
I'll give you a...
What are you mumbling there?
Nothing at all. Do your thing, you loser. Sodding sheriff pigs.
That does it. You'll take a few lashes, end up in a cell, and you'll be calmer in a heartbeat.
Yes, to the cell. Lead me to the cell. Well, that was easy. Not to expect any clever thought from them, though.
You seem happy here? Hit your head by any chance?
Not at all. And if you tell me you're Randolph the blacksmith, I'll even be ecstatic.
Well, I am, but how does that matter?
Your wife sends her best. Listen to me. Keep close, and we'll be out of here soon.
Etheldred, my beloved dove. I knew she'd think of something. Who are you?
Robin Hood, at your service. Stealing from the sheriff and giving him a migraine is my speciality.
I've heard all about you and your specialty. And honestly... Honestly, I didn't think you were real.
Your wife, Etheldred, has actually said the same thing.
That's because we were just talking about you.
You said my name out loud, and here I am. Doesn't make me want to eat beetles, though. Right then, let's see those keys of yours. Your craft is solid, I'll admit, and that goes for the cells too. But those are behind us. Ready?
Thank you, Robin. Ready to go. I just need to collect my things.
All right.
I have something in them that you might use.
Interesting.
There, please take it.
Nothing here.
Well, Randolph, you're full of surprises. Right, thank you. On our way then.
I think I heard something.
Did you hear that? I think I heard something.
Did you hear that? It's Robert! Get him!
Someone's here! It's Robin! Get...
I think I saw something! Enemy!
We're here. We did it. It's a miracle.
You might say that, but don't forget it was your wife who sent me.
I won't forget this. It's good to be home, if only for a while.
Yes, I'm afraid you must escape again. Got some place to go.
I'll think of something. Etheldred has our savings, and she swings the hammer not half bad herself. She'll manage.
That's good. I promise you'll meet again. Just keep your eyes open.
True.
You could also look for my village. We'll find work for you there.
I'll see where the road takes me. 1,000 thanks, Robin.
And to you. You do fine work. See you in a safer tomorrow.
I'll be back. Feels like it could break at any moment.
Grace. We strive to join you after our many trials on this earth.
Is there someone there? It's... Fire at will!
Four men. Was that how many you requested? In order to aid the Crown in its efforts to maintain peace in the land, a new grain tax is imposed in the county of Nottingham. Collection will begin promptly.
It's the enemy! Shoot him in the leg!
Yeah.
What was that?
Are you maybe back with some good news?
The best, Otto. I have something for you, and I suspect it should be enough.
The sheriff appears cold and composed, but like a cornered animal, he bites and snaps at all those around him. He places his greatest hopes in a powerful champion whose identity thus far remains shrouded in mystery.
God Almighty, this is a right fortune. We'll accomplish more than I even dreamed.
It pleases me to hear that. Wilmot was indeed hiding many precious things in there.
You don't want to know how he got them.
I can imagine. That said, our conscience is clear.
I agree. Isabel will be happy. This orphanage will become our family home.
A Nottingham like that is a joy to witness.
You will witness true joy once we make Isabel's dream come true.
I can't wait.
Now we must go. You can never be too careful.
Agreed.
Need something?
Nottingham. Collection will begin promptly. Evaders will be harshly punished.
Good tidings, Friar. A bit empty around this church. Is there a wedding coming up?
Almighty, bring us deliverance! Lord, have mercy on us! Father, grant us respite!
I was only joking. Is everything all right here?
The devil infested the church beneath, and I was the one to let him. I feel the flames sink in me.
Brother, that's not how it works, does it? Calm down and tell me what happened.
What? What works, stranger?
You sound unwell. Did you even hear what I said to you?
What are you doing here, fool? This place is no longer sacred. The devil dwells under the floor in the wills behind the columns.
Easy, easy. It takes a lot to scare me. Please, explain what you mean.
I've made the catacombs underneath the abbey available to the devil himself. By the order of the sheriff, no less. The other brothers left, fled. They fear returning.
What of the people who visited this place?
They were threatened that they would disappear if they came here. Many have gone missing. The devil dragged them into the earth.
I don't understand.
Dragged them with his claws! Right here, into the hallowed grounds, no less. It's my fault. God, forgive me.
Wait. Are you trying to say that the faithful are disappearing in the church and the sheriff is involved?
Yes, and that I know how. I know how he's involved.
Tell me how, calmly. It'll be easier for you that way, I promise.
Guy of Gisborne, a man of a monstrous face and cold, hollow eyes. He's here.
Is he one of the sheriff's men?
Not a man, a beast. He's said to serve the sheriff, but I know the devil serves none other than himself.
What is he doing here then?
Some satanic experiments. Hides in the catacombs. Sometimes emerges on the sheriff's orders.
I see. The sheriff's henchman, but with an agenda of his own. That's dangerous.
Pray with me. Perhaps that will expel him.
I'm afraid it's too late for prayer. The time is for action. Don't worry, Friar. Tell me where this devil is hiding.
You can't handle him.
I'm Robin Hood. It's not my first time handling such people.
You are Robin Hood? Saints and heavens above! All the demons to plague one temple.
What?
You've murdered my brother! He was a royal soldier! Fiend! Scoundrel! Help!
Calm down. Listen, if that happened, there had to be a very good reason for it.
Help! Devil from below! Come meet your fellow from the woods! May you bleed each other to death!
What? What are you doing?
Help! Away with you, beast! Brigand!
You are deemed a fox in your world, but to me, you look like a field mouse.
I'm not in the mood for fairy tales.
I have a different vision of my end. I'm thinking a room of my own, surrounded by my loved ones.
I don't know what you mean. I'm just fulfilling my duty to the good people of Sherwood.
You are a slave to your conscience and untreated complexes.
You speak like a scholar, but you're just an ordinary butcher and sadist.
I'm anything but ordinary.
Who's the one with untreated complexes here?
Certainly not Guy of Gisborne the Alchemist. The one to first uncover the secret of ultimate power.
There you go with your fairy tales again. If we can't have a serious conversation, then allow my arrows to do the talking. It ends here and now.
Enemies!